Hello there, World of Tankers! Welcome to the channel. I'm of course your host, Droodles, Blitz, and in today's video, we are going to be playing in this Tier 8 British tank destroyer, the Charioteer. Now this is a vehicle, when it was first introduced into the game, was so incredibly broken that in 1 week, it was able to reach the highest damage record ever in Tier 8. Yes, this vehicle was insane. It had the exact same gun as the Tier 10 British medium, currently the FE4202, just down at Tier 8, and you can imagine how that would be just a tad bit broken. So, in today's video, we are going to be talking about the vehicle a couple years later. Now, it has obviously been nerfed since that state, but it still is quite an incredible tank. First of all, when we break into the 105mm, it has around 2220 DPM, which is actually pretty poor for a Tier 8 tank destroyer, until you look at the damage and you see that its high explosive premium shells have 440 damage per shot with 193mm of pen. That's a big chunk of damage. I mean, this thing hits like a chimera, but it's actually really mobile. I mean, it's able to go 48 kilometers per hour with a power to weight of 23.6. It has speed boost, which means it can get up to 53 and 30 in reverse. So it's a very mobile tank. Not to mention, it does come with a fully traversable turret, 10 degrees of gun depression, and even if you aren't shooting your premium HES shells at, let's say, weakly armored or decently armored opponents, if you're going up against an E75 or something with a lot more armor, you just load in standard ammo and your 257mm of standard pen and 350 average damage should still be plenty to cut through armor. So the Charioteer is kind of a mixed bag. I mean, it has literally no armor whatsoever. The turret, any shell is going to pen it. And even though you have Spall Liner, which takes away 20% of all high explosive damage, it still hurts. I mean, the vehicle is not going to survive long with only about 1150 hit points against most Tier 8 mediums. You have to be careful. But at the same time, it does have that super deadly gun. So what I say about the Charioteer is it's a pseudo-medium tank destroyer playstyle, where on certain games, I'm going to play it aggressive, like a medium. But on other games, I'm not going to, and I'm going to stay at the back of the map, using that gun that can easily get shots into its opponents at the back. Safety from far away. So what are we up against here? Well, we got a T-54 lightweight, Tiger 2. They really don't have that many heavies, so I'm actually going to try and play the Charioteer as a heavy role. I know this thing has fantastic camouflage, and my Tiger 2 is not coming over here. I don't really know what he's doing. I'm just got to get past him. What the heck is my Tiger 2 doing? He's like, whoa, whoa. Either way, I'm playing my tank over here. They don't have that many heavies, so I'm hoping that I can use this vehicle's gun to its advantage. We shouldn't be detected. No, we are not. Let's load a HES shell, judging that the other two tanks that would most likely come this way are heshable. Oh, you know what? Not heshable, but you know what? I'll take 323 damage. Pretty nice tap into the Tiger already. I mean, that's just where the gun is nice. I mean, I am a sort of mobile tank destroyer, and I got a pretty nice shot into a heavy, and now I just back up. I mean, that's great. So, I don't see anybody else here. Nobody else is on the other side either spotted yet. So, I gotta be very careful. I don't know what I'm going to end up running into. That's obviously a big worry. But hopefully this KV-4 is going to end up taking the shell for me, which if he does, like so, I don't know if he actually took that shot, but either way, I'm going to aim it on his cheek, and there you go. That was a massive low roll, wasn't it? Oh, and there went all of my health. 720, ripped right off the face of the planet. That is the unfortunate part, as I said about the Charioteer. Now that guy, he obviously played it right. I mean, he's a TD playing at the back of the map, so there's not much I was going to be able to do against that. So I'm going to drive over here, see if I can maybe get a shot into the SU-152. Now that player is most likely going to put his vehicle back in the position, as we did see once. So there's a nice tap onto the SU, and I'll probably try and take one more off of him. I mean, thankfully, we do have a decent hit point pool. So if that SU-152 does end up shooting me, I can still at least survive the shot. Now I'm going to take another blind shot where that SU was. There you go. I think we even actually maybe hit him. I'm not sure. Oh, God. Oh, God. Nope. I don't want to be hit by that. Just going to see if we can take one more blind shot. 3, 2, 1. Yeet. There you go. That one did not hit. As you did see, there was a bit of dirt that spurted up behind the shot, I guess, should I say. But maybe we can get a shell into the Tiger. Aiming. Yeet! There you go! 427. Sadly, it didn't roll what my average roll would be, but I mean, that's still a pretty hefty roll, if I do say so myself. So, there's the Gravedigger off to the side. Annihilator just missed his shot, so maybe we can hit a shot onto the Gravedigger. Oh, yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Beautiful HES shell straight into the Gravedigger. I mean, again, that is where the gun of this tank really hits home. I mean, apart from that one shell we received of the SU-152, we would have been at full health still, and that's pretty impressive. I mean, we've just been chunking shell after shell into the enemy team, and we've got a pretty good camo rating. I mean, everything's going well so far. I'm just going to stay back here. We're going to sit still so my camouflage kicks in, and hopefully, just hopefully, that Jagdpanther is going to come around this corner, which he ended up doing. We're going to fire standard shell, actually. We don't need a premium shell to finish him off, just because the second shell should be enough, so yeah, let's reload, and let's try and finish him off. Yeet! There you go. There goes the Jagdpanther. Not too bad so far. We do have the lightweight off to the side, who I would also love to get a shell into. So, well, let's start off with the Tiger. Yeet! There you go. There goes the Tiger. And there's a nice actual bounce from the Tiger himself. So, this is an interesting game. That's what I'm going to say. I mean, that Tiger 2 Savage is holding that line as much as he can. I'm going to put on Speed Boost, and we're going to see if I can try and take out this lightweight. But sadly, my Tiger 2 is dead, which is not what I wanted. There you go. There goes the lightweight. He's taken out. We're going to just speed on past. Let's go, go, go. Speed Boost is amazing on this vehicle. It's one of the reasons why I love this tank. I mean, I doubt we are going to win this battle. That's just pretty common sense. I mean, there's an ISU 152. So I have to be very careful this game. That is just very, very common sense. But for the most part, I mean, we're still doing pretty solid. There's a nice shot into the ISU 152. Oh, we have the SU coming off onto my other side as well. Let's back up, back up, back up. Yeah. Okay, SU missed me, which is good for me. Let's get in a Heschel. There you go. Nice shot into the SU. Now what we're going to do is we're going to drive towards the SU-152 and get out of here. So what I'm thinking is, Tiger's right in front of me. Let's finish off the Tiger. Oh, it low rolled. Come on. We would have gotten away too. I think we could have slipped through there. But sadly, my 350 average damage couldn't roll 318. Either way, this was a good example to show where the charioteer in the first game can be a fantastic vehicle. I mean, apart from that one shell we received at the beginning, this would have been an easily carryable situation. I mean, we got really unlucky with that roll on the Tiger, but we still did 3,800 damage there. I mean, the charioteer is a fantastic vehicle. You can see where we were easily able to dome that gravedigger, finish him off with that Heschel. We were able to get the side of the Tiger. I mean, we ruined that Jagdpanther. Now, the enemy team wasn't anything fantastic, don't get me wrong, but neither was my team, as you could easily tell. I mean, our Tiger just kind of looks like he bled. I don't even think a Tiger can penetrate the front of a Tiger 2 frontally, so I don't actually know how my Tiger 2 managed to get penned by that. But either way, I can't complain. We did a pretty solid job for that first battle. Now we are in the second game, and unfortunately we are up against a double Progetto 46 platoon, and I don't enjoy that too much because I guarantee they are trying to get the Brothers in Arms medals. So I gotta be careful. Very, very careful. So I'm probably gonna end up trying to help out my mediums, see what we can do there. Let's turn the vehicle this way. Yes, medium tanks. Go, medium. Why do we have an FCM? Oh, God. Oh no, why do we have any FCM? Either way, I'm going to push off to this side. We're going to see if I can get some shells in. I mean, my heavies, the nice thing about this tank as we've been over with the mobility, is that I can sort of help out either side of the map. I mean, there is the Progetto, and there's a beautiful shot right into his vehicle. Obviously, we're not detected. That is a pretty far away distance, so that's one shell already into somebody, and there's another FCM. Let's fire that. Oh, baby, 500 hit points taken into the FCM. I mean, again, we're doing very, very solid here on the damage I'm able to expel into the enemy. If this shot hits, I'll be so surprised. It will be a miracle, but we're going to fire. Okay, that was a bit more expectant of what I was thinking was going to happen. But, I mean, either way, we're getting out some good damage here. We've got 3 to 3. We got 3 mediums, it looks like, and 3 TD, or not TDs, but, oh, wow, they do have TDs. I did not realize that. I should probably be a little bit more careful when I push in. Wow, though, this gun, it's really not liking me. So they got the 2 Progettos over there. They're getting hit quite hard. We got the FCM over here as well. Let's try and take a shot in. Nope. Okay. We're going to put on Speed Boost. I'm going in. We're going to see if I can help out my team. Speed is key. Let's go. Now, I do need to be careful. I mean, those 2 Progettos can easily one-clip me, and that's the end of my game. Just boom, capiche, over. So I do have to be careful about that, but what I do want to try and do is get some shells into maybe the FCM, like this guy right here. So let's get a shot into that FCM. There you go, 512 hit points, and now we're just going to drive away. Now, I don't even need my premium Hesh anymore to finish this guy off, because obviously, but yeah, we're going to still shoot it, because why not, right? But yeah, I didn't even need the premium Hesh at that moment to take that guy out. That was just an easy kill. Hopefully this Defender Mark 1 is going to end up finishing off of that opponent. We do have the SU on 30 PM off to the one side. There's the RHM. They've lost the Progetto already, which is fantastic. The only player we've lost is, on this side at least. I mean, we are losing tanks over there. But the only player on this side we've lost at least was a tank that... Boom! Oh, what the heck was that? Okay. Please kill him. Please kill him. Please kill him. Yes! Oh, that got me really nervous. I was like, are you kidding me that missed? But, yeah, I mean, the only player we lost here was the T49. Now, where was this RHM? I mean... he was right over here, so he's still got to be somewhere over here, right? I mean, he couldn't have gone that far. Yeah, there he is. Okay, I was like, where the heck did that RHM go? So we're going to pop this ridge, get a nice shot in. There you go. Nice stat for 333, and back in the cover. Now, my Hess shells, I think, do more damage than my standard by enough that the 20% margin is a benefit for me. So there you go. Another nice shot. Maybe not. I have no clue. Honestly, I'm just making that up. I just thought 440 was higher than 350, but I guess maybe not that much. Either way, I mean, there's 2 tanks left on the enemy team. It's an IS-5 and a Lerva. And, well, we've got 3 tanks left, so 3 is greater than 2. I'm going to push in, try and get as much damage as I can on the enemies. And we're going to see what we can do here. So let's push in. Speed is key, as always. Here we are, coming off to the side. Let's see if we can get a shell into the IS-5. Let's aim for his lower plate. Maybe no. Actually, can't even pen his lower plate. I mean, there's a good example of where your Hesh is not always going to penetrate enemies. I mean, you have good Hesh pen, but it's not enough to always cut through every bit of armor. But hey, that's what the nice 350 damage per shot on your standard ammo does. I mean, we're still easily cutting through this guy's frontal armor. Let's finish him off. There you go. Beautiful shot. And we got speed boost, so let's just put on speed boost here. Maybe we can get one more shell into the Lerva. My defender missed his shell, and that means a boop. There you go, 259 hit points into the side of him. And that's another victory. Or, not another victory, but our first victory. Let me fix that there. So there you have it. That is the charioteer. It's a fantastic vehicle. I mean, both of those games very easily showed how this tank can not only be played very aggressive. I mean, the first game was more of a camping playstyle. I stayed a little bit further back from the heavies, was able to get nice pot shots into the Gravedigger, was able to finish off tanks like the Jagdpanther that were trying to flank. But this game was a perfect example of where I actually pushed aggressive. I used my speed boost, zipped into position, and was able to take out tanks like the FCM 50-ton. Was able to then go over to the Progetto and help out there. So that is something that is great about this vehicle, is the mobility. You can play this like a medium after your team is sort of falling apart and help them out. So I love the charioteer. It's a fantastic vehicle. And let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. If you enjoyed today's video or didn't. Otherwise, consider smashing that subscribe button down below, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye.